One of the most important things is in all religions, and particularly in Islam, is action. And as you know, to whom much is given, much is required. Be it knowledge, be it wealth, be it anything that you have, you're responsible for that, to heal the situations for others. Inna Allah ya'muru bil adl wal ihsan. Surely Allah commands justice and doing good to others. The Quran emphasizes that humans are merely trustees or stewards, Khalifa, of the wealth and resources they possess. The true owner is Allah alone. This reframes wealth not as an absolute personal possession, but as a temporary loan for which one is responsible for. The mandatory zakat or charity is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, is an obligatory annual contribution given to specific categories of needy people. The Quran describes this as a recognized right that the poor and the deprived have in the wealth of the social obligation in inheritance in having wealth. So I would like to read some verses of the Quran that explain this much better than I can. In chapter 3, verse 92, it says, "You cannot attain righteousness. لَن تَنَالُوا بِرَّ حَتَّى تُنْفِقُوا مِمَّا تُحِبُّونَ." You cannot attain righteousness unless you spend out of what you love. And what you spend, Allah surely knows it. In chapter 34, verse 39, it says, "Say, surely my Lord amplifies provisions for whom He pleases of His servants, and straightens it for him. And whatsoever you spend, He increases it in rewards. He is the best of the providers." Very, very important verses. And also, it says in chapter 2, verse 274, "Those who spend their wealth by night and day, privately and publicly, the reward is with their Lord, and they have no fear, nor shall they grieve." It's amazing. And this one is very, very important. Chapter 57, verse 18, "The men who give in charity and the women who give in charity and set apart for Allah a goodly portion, it will be doubled for them, and theirs is a generous reward." It's amazing. And in chapter 16, verse 90, it says, "Surely Allah enjoins justice. Inna Allah ya'muru bil adl wal ihsan." Surely Allah commands justice and the doing of good to others and the giving to the kindred, and He forbids indecency and evil and rebellion. He admonishes you that you may be mindful. And finally, in Surah Balad number 90, awesome message here. It says, do you think that no one sees you? Have we not given him 2 eyes and tongue and 2 lips? And we have pointed out to him the 2 highways of good and evil, but he attempts not the ascent pathway. But he does not attain the pathway to the higher ways. And what should make you know what that highway is? It is freeing of a slave, or feeding in a day of hunger, an orphan near of kin, or a poor man lying in the dust. Then he is of those who believe and exhort one another to perseverance and exhort one another to mercy. After you have done this, then you have really qualified to tell others about patience and kindness. These are the people of the right hand. You have no fear and no grief. Amazing. In Surah Balad, I really exhort one another, myself first and others, to take this pathway of actions, as faith without action is dead, is null and void. Thank you.